Thank you, Mrs. Juno. Good evening, parents, guests, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2014. I would first like to say that I'm honored to be speaking at your commencement from one of the finest high schools in the state of Florida. Several weeks ago, when I was asked to speak at commencement, I quickly started to brainstorm ideas about how I can make this moment meaningful. I began by asking your former and current teachers how they would characterize your class in only a few words. I heard things like hardworking, bright, academic, opinionated. But time and again, I heard the word successful. The class of 2014 has been particularly successful at Edison. Your test scores and grades have set the standard for future classes. You have been accepted and awarded scholarships at colleges and universities throughout the country. Your participation in community service is second to none. You have excelled in the arts by participating and winning awards in local art shows, and many of you have exceeded all expectations with your commitment to ECHS even after you are a full-time dual-enrolled student. Your academic successes at Edison are very clear, but I just wasn't satisfied with speaking only about your academic success. I felt that there was something more to this group of students. It took me some time, a little bit, okay, to put my finger on what it was that I was looking for, but it finally hit me. It was Saturday, April 12th, 9:45 p.m. I was chaperoning your prom. The DJ played the song Happy by Pharrell Williams. As the song played, I noticed a change in everyone's demeanor. Whether you were dancing or sitting with friends, each senior had a smile on their face. It was at this moment that I realized what really sets your class apart from all the others. It isn't just your academic success, but it's also your happiness. Whether it's the talent show, grad bash, past spirit weeks, the senior prank, a 4-minute class change, or going to class early to joke with your teachers, you have, since day one, displayed an enormous amount of happiness. The characteristics of success and happiness got me thinking. Was it just a coincidence that your class happens to share these two powerful descriptions, or was there something more to it? I started doing some basic research on success and happiness, and what I found was actually pretty intriguing. I came across a book titled The Happiness Advantage by Sean Achor. He states that conventional wisdom says that if you work really, really hard, you'll be successful. And if you're successful, then you'll be happy. That if you find that great college to attend or land that perfect job, happiness is sure to follow. Mr. Achor argues that this thought process is actually backwards. That happiness is actually the precursor to success. When you're happy and positive, you are more engaged, more creative, more motivated, more energetic, more resilient, more productive, and therefore much more successful at anything you choose to do. As I look back in the past 4 years for the class of 2014, I could not agree more. As I stated earlier, you have displayed an enormous amount of happiness at ECHS. But happiness isn't always an innate feeling. Many times happiness is a choice. It's a choice you can make on a daily basis. According to Ralph Waldo Emerson, there are those that pursue happiness and those that create it. As you leave the comfort of Edison behind, there are bound to be some roadblocks along the way that will undoubtedly try your happiness. I'm going to share 5 ways for you to create happiness in the face of those obstacles. These 5 habits of happiness can lift your spirits and give you all the advantages that happiness has to offer. Habit number 1, commit conscious acts of kindness. Very simply, intentionally helping others not only makes others happy, but in turn gives you a boost of happiness as well. Acts of kindness can be as simple as holding a door for a stranger, helping a friend or family member in need, or volunteering at the local food pantry. It doesn't matter what the act of kindness is, do it deliberately and consciously. I see many of you demonstrating acts of kindness daily at Edison, And you've inspired me to commit a conscious act of kindness myself. Will Grishma James and Magna Vantadu please stand up? I'd like to recognize you and give you a small token of appreciation for all of your work the past 2 years with Habitat for Humanity. Your conscious acts of kindness have touched many lives in our community. Habit number 2, exercise. Physical activity releases pleasure-inducing chemicals called endorphins, but exercise can also boost your mood and motivation while at the same time reduces stress and anxiety. You can go for a jog or a walk, ride a bike, lift weights, play ping pong in the cafeteria, or throw a cast net over and over again. It doesn't matter what you do, find a way to get some exercise. I'd like to recognize another student this time. Shyam Prasad, please stand up. I'd like to recognize Shyam for his work this past year at boot camp. Shyam, your energy and enthusiasm for exercise and the well-being of others did not go unnoticed. Thank you. Habit number 3, infuse positivity into your surroundings. Your physical environment can have an enormous impact on your mindset. Although you may not have complete control over your surroundings, you can infuse them with positivity. Decorate your dorm room with artwork that you love. Hang pictures of friends and family. Ensure a hit of positive emotion each time you glance in their direction. At this time, I'd like to recognize a member of the art club for brightening up our hall. I'll say hall, because there's only one. Daniel Constance, please stand up. Daniel is being recognized for his artwork and effort with the ECHS Character Counts program. Thank you for infusing positivity into our building. Habit number 4, find something to look forward to. Often, the most enjoyable part of an activity is the anticipation. If you can't take the time for a vacation right now, or even a night out with friends, put something on your calendar. Whenever you need a boost of happiness, remind yourself what it is that you have to look forward to. And habit number 5, I think you're actually going to really enjoy this one. Spend money. But not on stuff. Spend money on experiences. Money can buy happiness, but only if it is used to do things. Spending money on experiences, especially experiences with other people, produces positive emotions that are both meaningful and lasting. With as little as $20, you could treat a family member to lunch, you could go to the movies or out to dinner with a group of friends, or you could even pool your money with others to buy clothes for a family in need. All of these things together can provide a lifetime of happiness. As your assistant principal, I have witnessed your happiness and style, and I've seen you succeed. As you leave here tonight and start new and exciting chapters in your lives, I would like to send you off by contributing to your future happiness. At this time, I would like all the graduates to reach under their seats. Pull out what you find, but please don't open it. They're actually on the bottom of the seat. Previously, I recognized individuals for their contributions at Edison. The truth is that each of you is deserving of recognition. Each of you has contributed to the positive and happy culture here at ECHS. Open your envelope, please. With the help of Mrs. Juneau and your Student Government Association, has given each of you $20. Do not leave any of it behind. This money is not to spend on stuff, but to spend on experiences. Take this and go forward with your adventurous path. Remember all of your awesome experiences, including this one, and begin making incredible new ones as you move forward. It has been a privilege working with and teaching each of you. I know you will not only be successful in the future, but that you will find happiness in everything you do. Congratulations.